There he goes. Sword Art Online director calls out the issue with anime global expansion, and he's totally right. Should anime adapt its productions for Western audiences? No. Do not. All right, maybe make the girls a little bit older. I think that would help out everybody. So this article is essentially about like, all right, there's this worry, not completely in this article, but there's generally a worry that because anime has gotten bigger and like across the globe, it's gotten bigger. People are like, all right, now that the normies are getting a hold of it, are they going to have to change everything and deal with, the sensibilities of a Western audience? And I would say they shouldn't. Yeah, but I generally don't want their content to have to adhere to our sensibilities because that's not their stuff. They don't have Western sensibilities. And I think that's what people like about it. It's different. They're a lot more polite. They have this honor system, which I think we don't have here at all. And I feel like that should stay the way it is. Unless when you get to the weird age thing with characters, yeah, fix that. But generally, that's what makes it special. Is anime is anime. If we wanted anime to be Western cartoons, I'll just sit and watch, I don't know, the Jetsons, Rick and Morty, whatever the hell else we already have here. It's like, we got that. We want something different. And that's why people gravitate towards anime, because it hasn't been cluttered up and stripped down of all its identity by guidelines. All right, palate cleanser. Look, the Super Monkey Ball's lost boobs level found a decade later. Yeah. But no, we had a lot of heavy conversation here. All right, we got to change this up. The boob level has been discovered. All right, you didn't know this. All right, the Super Monkey Ball, right? The Super Monkey Ball franchise has seen a lot of interesting stages and crossovers over the years. Blah blah blah. Okay. But arguably, none of the weird... Okay, 3 levels themed around a Japanese model's chest in Super Monkey Ball banana splits. Previously thought to be lost forever. Dedicated fans. Go.
I never played Super Monkey Ball. Perhaps is a good time to start low.
It is a good time to start. But there's a little workaround you got to do. All right. Fans have finally discovered a process in which the cleavage field stages could be brought back into the game. Shockingly, these bosomy levels aren't the work of players' custom designs. This is official. All right. They are actually official levels released in Japan as a limited time bonus for players who bought some of the first copies of Banana Splits. The levels are specifically all centered around one model, Yuki Kawamura, even turning her chest into 3D obstacles. I feel like in real life, everyone's breast is a 3D obstacle, especially if you're just trying to get to one point to another and they just distract you. So essentially, let's see. A video from GVG broke down how the levels were finally unearthed, as well as showing full gameplay of every boob level. As it turns out, the DLC existed in every copy of the game, regardless of region, and simply needed to be unlocked. To do so, players need to have a homebrew PS Vita. I have a PS Vita. I don't think I need to go through the trouble to see this. I really don't. I'm not going through that trouble. Homebrew PS Vita, download a few files and then add them into the game using the Repatch plugin. The trickiest part of the whole thing for anyone who wants to play the levels is probably getting your hands on a PS Vita in 2026. We got one. All right, there we go. This is a thing. Yeah, so, things are looking up. With all the stuff going on in the world, we have to go back into history to find weird crap like this. Okay, here's the thing. This is why people like Japan, because they do weird, crazy crap like this.